Hi there, I'm Anastasha Grace and I'm spiral practitioner, energy clearer and clinical hypnotherapist. And today I'm with my client who's been going through a spiral program for the past almost 3 months now. She just completed and would like to have a chat with Ksenia and find out how was the program for her, what she experienced and what she got out of it.
Yeah, well, the program has been definitely life-changing for me. This 3 months has been the most result I've got in ever. So every week that we have done one level in each session we have has brought something to my life that was just so obvious and was so empowering. Where I started in the beginning of this year, is that correct? Yeah, so I started in January. Where I was at a time in my relationship with my partner, with my parents, with work and business, with I guess understanding myself, and where I'm at now feels like a completely new level. I didn't expect any of that going into that clearing and into these sessions, and right now looking back, it just all looks like a dream. So definitely, I guess, right now my relationship, I have love that I've never felt before, and the depth of this relationship and the depth of this love is just something that I only read in books, I guess, and watched in movies. My relationship with my parents have simply transformed to another level, and I see the change in them as well. How much they change in their life and their health, and just the way how they operate, their mentality has changed completely. My work has taken off, and right now the opportunities that came out of it, and a completely different direction that wasn't even on the cards right now, just there, and now it all makes sense. It's just on pretty much everything that I've been doing for up until now within work is actually within this opportunity. So me taking that is just very, very exciting. So I'm extremely grateful for these 8 weeks, and looking forward to doing it at some future time, and then just seeing how much deeper can you go, because right now it already feels that that's something that was just so unattainable for me only last year, only a few months ago. I wouldn't even think that I would have the opportunities that I have right now, and just have the feelings and have the possibilities that I have right now. So
Yes, I remember we had one very powerful session with Ksenia and her partner, and we did removing a heart wall. Can you just share just a little bit about how did it impact your personal relationship, just opening heart chakra? So we're doing opening heart chakra on the level 4. We're going through 7 levels, and clearing emotions at each level. So level 4 with heart chakra, and from what I know, it has transformed a lot in your personal life.
It definitely has. So after the session, again, I didn't expect that at all, but I just could not stop crying for probably about an hour and a half, and it was just such an intense ability to feel that I've numbed for so long. And I guess, leaving the life and kind of going through life, going through the motions almost, and almost living in trance, actually starting to feel. And again, like saying before, that I love someone, but actually understanding now what it feels like to feel the love is just mind-blowing. It definitely has transformed our relationships. When we did the heart walls, when we removed the walls, again, my partner thought that he didn't believe in any of that, and then he walked out of the session. He was like, "What did you do to me?" We both felt. I've noticed even straight away that evening. I was having a conversation with someone, and just a slight remark that normally I would brush it off, but it was directed towards me. I was actually hurtful, and I thought, wow, I can actually feel that now. And once you feel it, I guess you can deal with it. You can somehow, learn how to cope with it. You learn how to become stronger. And then right now, a lot of the things that before I thought that didn't bother me, I know that they did. But now, even if they do, I know how to overcome them. In such a more powerful way.
You go through them, instead of numbing yourself and just hurting yourself from the inside.
Exactly, and then my whole point behind it, I guess one of the biggest reasons why I actually came to do the clearing, I wanted to feel alive and actually, I guess being in tune with everything. And I don't know how it's working, but right now I literally, when I walk outside, my vision is just crystal clear, and it feels like someone just took binoculars and actually just focused it or something. It's weird, it's hard to explain, but it's just I guess it's all contributing to that as well. Instead of actually feeling and numbing myself, and like I've had numerous ways of how I was numbing myself, with food, with Facebook, flicking through the phone, just totally zoning out and getting caught up in my mind and going through the loops, rather than actually feeling it, letting go, and actually feeling alive. So
alive, yeah. And Ksenia, before that, you've done quite a bit of work on yourself. Like you went through 12 stages of healing. You went through Tony Robbins' work and coaching. You've done breath work, body breath integration, so many things, and medicinal plants to discover yourself. And in regards to spiral, coming from a person who's done so much of self-realization, how would you rate it? Like how useful was it? How deep was it? And would you recommend it to other people?
I have a feeling that everything before that I've done was, I wouldn't say the word fixing obviously, but it was kind of helping me to deal with one particular either issue, challenge, emotion at a time. So, which was amazing as well, right? And I feel like, with Spiral, is just put everything together, and it's almost like a collected puzzle of self-improvement. So once you do all these things, you clear all the levels and all the possible issues that you wouldn't even think about. Also, I love the fact that it actually comes from, it clears out from the body, because before, going to the seminars and a lot of other things that I've done in the past, was a lot coming through my mind and thinking like, oh yeah, cool, I get it. But my mind is quite sneaky, I guess, for a lot of us, is tricks us into thinking, I know I've dealt with that issue, but really I haven't. And the minute we were doing that emotion, for example, or that level at Spiral, it just all these emotions start coming up. I'm like, well, I thought I dealt with it for like a while ago. So the fact that you embody that's another massive positive of that as well. I definitely would recommend it to do for anyone, and anyone who is going through some sort of challenging time, or going through something that they would like to improve, or someone who life is just great, because if life is great, it can always be even better, even deeper. So I guess there's definitely benefits for absolutely anyone.
Thank you. Thanks so much.